poto kasemu ye kase a lawyer for entimi no mumiyam for immigration in seminal enko dan womo Wisemart Solicitors emrani mu akuku draw for se watna ha che ombeboa wo ma wonsa ka won krata na se wedi edro nso a eyom kokokra eba ne nipa sitena mu ani adwuma mu nsem bia omudi mu akotene pa omo wo mere di mani pa bia Wisemart Solicitors
always puts our clients' needs first. We specialize in all UK visa applications, detention and deportation cases, student and work points-based work permit applications from both UK and abroad.
Wisemart Solicitors also deals with
immigration law, family law, employment law, civil litigation, Ghanaian customary law, commissioner of oath,
long residence and human rights applications outside the immigration rules. Don't wait till last minute. Wisemart Solicitors. For enquiries, call 02080 165 384, mobile 07931 411 042. Address 8 to 9 Print House, 18 to 22 Ashwin Street, Dalston, E8 3DL. Overground stations are Dalston Junction or Dalston Kingsland. For buses, 67, 76, 149, 242 and 243. Wisemart Solicitors. For how be dying. Now be unse. Aini fuchiniye ebidi de biye.
Atrema kasa toto emfashema erade kaso na manyema
Ghana for wa brotia ya say dene enya emranimfo a won akwadare wo emranimu a poto kasemu ye kase a lawyer for entimi nuanom mumiyamfa immigration ensem nyina enko dan wo Wisemart Solicitors emranimu akuku draw for se watna ha che ombeboa wo ma wonsa ka won krata na se wedi edro nso a eyom kokokra eba ne nipa sitena mu ani adwuma mu nsem bia omudi mu akotene pa omo wo mere di mani pa bia Wisemart Solicitors
always puts our clients' needs first. We specialize in all UK visa applications, detention and deportation cases, student and work points-based work permit applications from both UK and abroad.
Wisemart Solicitors also deals with
immigration law, family law, employment law, civil litigation, Ghanaian customary law, commissioner of oath,
long residence and human rights applications outside the immigration rules. Don't wait till last minute. Wisemart Solicitors. For enquiries, call 02080 165 384, mobile 07931 411 042. Address 8 to 9 Print House, 18 to 22 Ashwin Street, Dalston, E8 3DL. Overground stations are Dalston Junction or Dalston Kingsland. For buses, 67, 76, 149, 242 and 243. Wisemart Solicitors. For how be dying. Now be unse. Aini fuchiniye ebidi de biye. Atrema kasa toto emfashema erade kaso na manyema Ghana for wa brotia ya say dene enya emranimfo a won akwadare wo emranimu a poto kasemu ye kase a lawyer for entimi nuanom mumiyamfa immigration ensem nyina enko dan wo Wisemart Solicitors emranimu akuku draw for se watna ha che ombeboa wo ma wonsa ka won krata na se wedi edro nso a eyom kokokra eba ne nipa sitena mu ani adwuma mu nsem bia omudi mu akotene pa omo wo mere di mani pa bia Wisemart Solicitors
always puts our clients' needs first. We specialize in all UK visa applications, detention and deportation cases, student and work points-based work permit applications from both UK and abroad.
Wisemart Solicitors also deals with
immigration law, family law, employment law, civil litigation, Ghanaian customary law, commissioner of oath,
long residence and human rights applications outside the immigration rules. Don't wait till last minute. Wisemart Solicitors. For enquiries, call 02080 165 384, mobile 07931 411 042. Address 8 to 9 Print House, 18 to 22 Ashwin Street, Dalston, E8 3DL. Overground stations are Dalston Junction or Dalston Kingsland. For buses, 67, 76, 149, 242 and 243. Wisemart Solicitors. For how be dying. Now be unse. I ni fuchiniye. Ebidi de biye.
Atrema kasa todo emfashema erade kaso na manya
Ghana for wa broche ha ya say dene enya emranimfo a won akwadare wo emranimu a poto kasa mu ye kasa a lawyer for entimi nuanom momyemfa yi immigration ensem nyina enko dan wo mo Wisemart Solicitors. Wisemart Solicitors emranimu akuku drofo se watna ha che ombeboa wo ma wonsa kan won krata na se wedi edro nso a eyom kokokra eba ne nipa sitena mu eni adwuma mu nsem bia omudi mu akotene pa omo wo mre di mani pe bia. Wisemart Solicitors
always puts our clients' needs first. We specialize in all UK visa applications, detention and deportation cases, student and work points-based work permit applications from both UK and abroad.
Wisemart Solicitors also deals with
immigration law, family law, employment law, civil litigation, Ghanaian customary law, commissioner of oath,
long residence and human rights applications outside the immigration rules. Don't wait till last minute. Wisemart Solicitors. For enquiries, call 02080 165 384. Mobile 07931 411 042. Address 8 to 9 Print House, 18 to 22 Ashwin Street, Dalston, E8 3DL. Overground stations are Dalston Junction or Dalston Kingsland. For buses, 67, 76, 149, 242 and 243. Wisemart Solicitors. For how be dying. Now be unse. I ni fuchiniye. Ebidi de biye.
Atrema kasa todo emfashema erade kaso na manya
Ghana for wa broche ha ya say dene enya emranimfo a won akwadare wo emranimu a poto kasa mu ye kasa a lawyer for entimi nuanom momyemfa yi immigration ensem nyina enko dan wo mo Wisemart Solicitors. Wisemart Solicitors emranimu akuku drofo se watna ha che ombeboa wo ma wonsa kan won krata na se wedi edro nso a eyom kokokra eba ne nipa sitena mu eni adwuma mu nsem bia omudi mu akotene pa omo wo mre di mani pe bia. Wisemart Solicitors
always puts our clients' needs first. We specialize in all UK visa applications, detention and deportation cases, student and work points-based work permit applications from both UK and abroad.
Wisemart Solicitors also deals with
immigration law, family law, employment law, civil litigation, Ghanaian customary law, commissioner of oath,
long residence and human rights applications outside the immigration rules. Don't wait till last minute. Wisemart Solicitors. For enquiries, call 02080 165 384. Mobile 07931 411 042. Address 8 to 9 Print House, 18 to 22 Ashwin Street, Dalston, E8 3DL. Overground stations are Dalston Junction or Dalston Kingsland. For buses, 67, 76, 149, 242 and 243. Wisemart Solicitors. For how be dying. Now be unse. I ni fuchiniye. Ebidi de biye.
Atrema kasa todo emfashema erade kaso na manya
Ghana for wa broche ha ya say dene enya emranimfo a won akwadare wo emranimu a poto kasa mu ye kasa a lawyer for entimi nuanom momyemfa yi immigration ensem nyina enko dan wo mo Wisemart Solicitors. Wisemart Solicitors emranimu akuku drofo se watna ha che ombeboa wo ma wonsa kan won krata na se wedi edro nso a eyom kokokra eba ne nipa sitena mu eni adwuma mu nsem bia omudi mu akotene pa omo wo mre di mani pe bia. Wisemart Solicitors
always puts our clients' needs first. We specialize in all UK visa applications, detention and deportation cases, student and work points-based work permit applications from both UK and abroad.
Wisemart Solicitors also deals with
immigration law, family law, employment law, civil litigation, Ghanaian customary law, commissioner of oath,
long residence and human rights applications outside the immigration rules. Don't wait till last minute. Wisemart Solicitors. For enquiries, call 02080 165 384, mobile 07931 411 042. Address 8 to 9 Print House, 18 to 22 Ashwin Street, Dalston, E8 3DL. Overground stations are Dalston Junction or Dalston Kingsland. For buses, 67, 76, 149, 242 and 243. Wisemart Solicitors. For how be dying. Now be unse. Ahinifuchiniye ebidi de biye.
Atrema kasa toto emfashema erade kaso na manya
Ghana for our portray ya say dene enya emranimfo a won akwadare wo emranimu a poto kasa mu ye kasa a lawyer for entimi nuanom momyemfa ye immigration ensem nyina enko dan wo mo. Wisemart Solicitors. Wisemart Solicitors emranimu akuku drofo se watna ha che ombeboa wo ma wonsa ka won krata na se wedi edro nso a eyo mokokokra eba ne nipa setena mu eni adwuma mu nsem bia omudimu akotene pa omu wo mre di mani pe bia. Wisemart Solicitors
always puts our clients' needs first. We specialize in all UK visa applications, detention and deportation cases, student and work points-based work permit applications from both UK and abroad.
Wisemart Solicitors also deals with
immigration law, family law, employment law, civil litigation, Ghanaian customary law, commissioner of oath,
long residence and human rights applications outside the immigration rules. Don't wait till last minute. Wisemart Solicitors. For enquiries, call 02080 165 384, mobile 07931 411 042. Address 8 to 9 Print House, 18 to 22 Ashwin Street, Dalston, E8 3DL. Overground stations are Dalston Junction or Dalston Kingsland. For buses, 67, 76, 149, 242 and 243. Wisemart Solicitors. For how be dying. Now be unse. Ahinifuchiniye ebidi de biye. Atrema kasa toto emfashema erade kaso na manya Ghana for our portray ya say dene enya emranimfo a won akwadare wo emranimu a poto kasa mu ye kasa a lawyer for entimi nuanom momyemfa ye immigration ensem nyina enko dan wo mo. Wisemart Solicitors. Wisemart Solicitors emranimu akuku drofo se watna ha che ombeboa wo ma wonsa ka won krata na se wedi edro nso a eyo mokokokra eba ne nipa setena mu eni adwuma mu nsem bia omudimu akotene pa omu wo mre di mani pe bia. Wisemart Solicitors
always puts our clients' needs first. We specialize in all UK visa applications, detention and deportation cases, student and work points-based work permit applications from both UK and abroad.
Wisemart Solicitors also deals with
immigration law, family law, employment law, civil litigation, Ghanaian customary law, commissioner of oath,
long residence and human rights applications outside the immigration rules. Don't wait till last minute. Wisemart Solicitors. For enquiries, call 02080 165 384, mobile 07931 411 042. Address 8 to 9 Print House, 18 to 22 Ashwin Street, Dalston, E8 3DL. Overground stations are Dalston Junction or Dalston Kingsland. For buses, 67, 76, 149, 242 and 243. Wisemart Solicitors. For how be dying. Now be unse. Ahinifuchiniye ebidi de biye. Atrema kasa toto emfashema
Erade kaso na manyo imase.
Ghana for our portray ya say dene. Enya emrenim fo a when akwadare wo emrenimu a poto kasa mu ye kasa a lawyer for entimi nuanom mumiyem for immigration ensem nyina enko dan wo mo. Wisemart Solicitors. Wisemart Solicitors. Emrenimu akuku drofo. Se watna ha che ombeboa wo ma wonsa ka won krata. Na se wedi edro nso a eyo mo kokokra. Eba ni nipa sitena eni adwuma mu nsem bia. Omudi mu akotene pa. Omo wo mre di mani pa bia. Wisemart Solicitors
always puts our clients' needs first. We specialize in all UK visa applications, detention and deportation cases, student and work points-based work permit applications from both UK and abroad.
Wisemart Solicitors also deals with
immigration law, family law, employment law, civil litigation, Ghanaian customary law, commissioner of oath,
long residence and human rights applications outside the immigration rules. Don't wait till last minute. Wisemart Solicitors. For enquiries, call 02080 165 384. Mobile 07931 411 042. Address 8 to 9 Print House, 18 to 22 Ashwin Street, Dalston, E8 3DL. Overground stations are Dalston Junction or Dalston Kingsland. For buses 67, 76, 149, 242 and 243. Wisemart Solicitors. For how be dying. Now be unse. Ahinifuchiniye ebidi de biye.
Atrema kasa todo emfashema erade kaso na manyo imase.
Ghana for our portray ya say dene. Enya emrenim fo a when akwadare wo emrenimu a poto kasa mu ye kasa a lawyer for entimi nuanom mumiyem for immigration ensem nyina enko dan wo mo. Wisemart Solicitors. Wisemart Solicitors. Emrenimu akuku drofo. Se watna ha che ombeboa wo ma wonsa ka won krata. Na se wedi edro nso a eyo mo kokokra. Eba ni nipa sitena mu eni adwuma mu nsem bia. Omudi mu akotene pa. Omo wo mre di mani pa bia. Wisemart Solicitors
always puts our clients' needs first. We specialize in all UK visa applications, detention and deportation cases, student and work points-based work permit applications from both UK and abroad.
Wisemart Solicitors also deals with
immigration law, family law, employment law, civil litigation, Ghanaian customary law, commissioner of oath,
long residence and human rights applications outside the immigration rules. Don't wait till last minute. Wisemart Solicitors. For enquiries, call 02080 165 384. Mobile 07931 411 042. Address 8 to 9 Print House, 18 to 22 Ashwin Street, Dalston, E8 3DL. Overground stations are Dalston Junction or Dalston Kingsland. For buses 67, 76, 149, 242 and 243. Wisemart Solicitors. For how be dying. Now be unse. Ahinifuchiniye ebidi de biye. Atrema kasa todo emfashema erade kaso na manyo imase. Ghana for our portray ya say dene. Enya emrenim fo a when akwadare wo emrenimu a poto kasa mu ye kasa a lawyer for entimi nuanom mumiyem for immigration ensem nyina enko dan wo mo. Wisemart Solicitors. Wisemart Solicitors. Emrenimu akuku drofo. Se watna ha che ombeboa wo ma wonsa ka won krata. Na se wedi edro nso a eyo mo kokokra. Eba ni nipa sitena mu eni adwuma mu nsem bia. Omudi mu akotene pa. Omo wo mre di mani pa bia. Wisemart Solicitors
always puts our clients' needs first. We specialize in all UK visa applications, detention and deportation cases, student and work points-based work permit applications from both UK and abroad.
Wisemart Solicitors also deals with
immigration law, family law, employment law, civil litigation, Ghanaian customary law, commissioner of oath,
long residence and human rights applications outside the immigration rules. Don't wait till last minute. Wisemart Solicitors. For enquiries, call 02080 165 384. Mobile 07931 411 042. Address 8 to 9 Print House, 18 to 22 Ashwin Street, Dalston, E8 3DL. Overground stations are Dalston Junction or Dalston Kingsland. For buses, 67, 76, 149, 242 and 243. Wisemart Solicitors. For how be dying. Now be unse. I ni fuchiniye ebidi de biye.
Good evening. Welcome to Legal Matters. This is DJ KB, Top Online Radio UK. I believe you are well. Today is another Tuesday the Lord has made, and we have come to hear the message of the gospel of immigration. Yes, the gospel of immigration. That will be preached by the manservant, Lawyer Wisdom, from the church immigration chapel called Wisemart Solicitors. So that will be Tuesday. I want the immigration update. Brian and this is a wire crowd. We are live on Facebook and YouTube. You can also listen to us on our radio app that you can download from our website, toponlinestation.com, or you can download from your Play Store or the App Store. So, as always, when you come, we share the program so others can also partake in it. If you have any legal question about immigration or law, question will be a please type your Facebook comment section, then may read it, make not lawyer a year no amount. Mr. Fabrantem, last week, a binum de umba na lawyer upon that. Sata Arabiana, so driver or their fifth gear, and also the intimate answer and cost upon say, or maybe a question and Mr. or question here Fabrantem. Right. Lawyer Wisdom, welcome to Legal Matters. Pacho Apom at the same Wisemart for more to say.
Yeah, we are Barbara. What's to say?
Adumna Yahuya pa. We can only be thankful to the Lord. Yes, sir. Lawyer, I just say muna more better takre mu de koso. Immigration. I think that maybe I will ask a question. I will start with the question. Probably,
yes.
ABA lawyer will come about 1 in, 1 out.
Yes.
Is this something you're going to talk about?
Not today.
Not today. Okay.
I tend to talk about that next week.
Oh, okay.
1 out.
Okay. You will any debate next week, sir.
Yeah.
You lawyer, I think any updates about family can afford you. That's it.
With us, but you say only a dear. Yeah, the radio say and then so what the Achayang Yada so eti and come. I don't know if I show ever.
You.
Yes.
And
so
okay, Abusianfo senya Michelle se kan any legal question be a will be a fangrata sem ho visa sem ho if divorce so yenka say unkoye divorce abusia name lawyer na kan ho so yenka say yenkoye divorce name say ko ban say that is the only solution no so no omutimi aboa ma omo bibia e kama child arrangement orders no so no say bia no me chire no say enkoda ho mo so twe say awofo amotia bruchire na e bia awade no entimi anko nanim na fi no baako se o ma baako hu akoda no na so hu ba I am saying no child arrangement order ni nyina no o me hu djuma And about
Thank
one
you.
bit was it. Assassin man so train, Ghana assassin man so train. And also lawyer mother so you know.
I don't know your war lawyers, barristers, Ghana.
Ghana. Oh, okay. My associate, yeah.
Bisa eba.
Okay.
Now, because omo on the grounds, honente.
Okay.
Na ya refer wo ediamawom.
Okay.
Now
Okay.
they are able to handle that effectively for you. And yes, we
Okay.
make referrals to the very competent barristers in Ghana who work on these things for people.
Yo, lawyer, me da see. Any we say o chiame anim o say na wasumu I got it from the horse's own mouth. So lawyer, what update do you want Ghanaians to know today?
Thank you. I'm grateful. Papa Medasibium, it's here for me to be a majidise ubiahuye. Now, before Meko update Nesono, manya a lot of requests about applications for spouse application from Ghana or across the continent, wherever across the world. Be a worry Obanu Waha, Obemanu wa Ghana, Nigeria, Togo, Zimbabwe, Kenya, anywhere. I'm going to say I'm back home, but majority of near dealing with air from Ghana. Ebia ya refuse one because of the kiti and Timanya some requests. I mean tackle and I mean treated that topic with regards to spouse visa applications. Na umbaya ni dang ana ayeye and na yebaya ni dang ana ayeye so that you don't end up spending or wasting money. Ebia, u brother be, u sister be, or Italy, or Germany, or Portugal, or Spain, or baby fufro onia sitna. Waka chira say onsan kofie na ubebuano amanaba. Of course, wakodu fie wie wantimi amwana abusuanyi na weka say, hey, na nka na kojo wo Italy o na oye obone hu modin kakra oni krata nso na at least na otimisa omane yen bibi akosia wona waka chen se wo bra Ghana ubebuano abepem ne wadi 10 years onko ye chese omudu bako atwea mountain prayers bia mbabo bia no ebe abako utisu because who na waka ye se ombra Ghana wakwa wantimi amfa na mba abrochire se bibisa wo ho a ese ya so te na etimi ya application aman ana ansa na ubema na ko Ghana mpo no ese une lawyer kasa na lawyer kacho say ye menye we ansa no wakwa kodu ho na okodu ho nso amane nche too much because yen na yenim situation enti yenim nia yebetumi aya anani esese uye ansa no wako na odu ho wi a otumi aba enye saa oboko kodu ho wi na wantumi amana ma e de obeda ni prayer topic morning afternoon evening wan share wasomo no enye ade a ebedwo ukoda nso a bosun daye wan share usori a wantumi nko ejuma because you've turned into a prayer topic for be a woman ko Ghana wantumi amfana mbanti. So I'll look at that topic properly. Mashe say again asesa we answer na woni na ko Ghana again wakodu Ghana we na again asesa we na wotimi abakrom ha and until I'll look at that. But before that, you know, measure a few updates. Papa wonim say a krom ha de bia bibi esesa bia bibi esesa and the first one I make some in terms of updates in the AM spot checks and it's a younger yedi health and care visa aba a bit papanity north of England my so south of England omo ni bibia bo ma che some awarefo no gas electricity BT tenancy agreement TV license absolutely nothing I just said omo ya awarefo ana se papa ne ko renew the visa one pa ma me na nkan because entiase ege adwuma. Now home office who side years cost for a long time. Sometimes not a good, and so what happens is they keep a tally of these applications and say, I'm name the number of people omoye application based on spouse or married to obia or skilled worker. And to me, say a do stage be a omani ho. And it is a say no, near ya tenny say, almost start spot checks. Actually say, oh yeah, obia over health and care visa, so skilled worker visa as well. Oh, why not yababo pom ko. Yeah, if you home office, your baba dress a winnie kuno and only we mutibum and
Hey, lawyer.
yes.
And yeah, some
Yes.
Hey.
Yes. Because of course one who said they be anti mum anti person who say ampa and from the information that yanya from the different sources, naturally say they are going to start spot checks. They would go to the homes, the addresses they have for you. And of course, we have application, I would do address to application is and the home office and them says address way and I would say. So addresses say well England and Wales. They say they would share Google map more at the umber have a see down. And the only postcode nation the door number now at the almost bus straight have a see down no more boom quack. Ubia or say are you Mr. So and so say yes we are here from the home office omo di omobaja chiro no more room omo show them say woni uba any woba no netina na wo ho ana woni woba no any ukunu no ene ofia na ye pese ye hwe say if it is true, if the relationship is genuine ewie obi ba me nchen ka kire me say otu abama labor on him say labor friendly to ebi before but senya omo ye omo ade no on to abama omo biom
To a better more conservatives and I
just say on to kra also on to kra ana ope kra obako akoto ama liberal democrats and on him say that just say because senya labor or dream pass labor bar or share minority force no and cause a crack until no enya dia over tunaba ama wombio because na conservatives for cry na it say the son of mote in celebrate the oba oba be a bit tolerant but ni omo ya no actually say no what to about bonny papa one to about pa and see enyo no kwa na aka a few people have identified with the same sentiment say enya dia things are going according to their expectation and say about one idea or bompa say bebantam na timi akoto etia wom so the change omo edi ban number 1 sport checks no omo beko efie ni wonim se woni wuyire ne woni wukunu no nti ho a ene misro mitianse se ebia ejumenti papa na kodi ebia Manchester mamene nso ejuma wo London but baby wo ho aye friend no your matrimonial home ye baby amofre se ehɔ ne mu fie and papa ne wo Manchester mamene wo London ha you must have one address as your matrimonial home se papa no echo holidays and now weekend wonye juma obefie ha ene mu matrimonial home anonte ana se Manchester ene mu matrimonial home se mame no enso owie ni shifter no wakofie e Manchester ho ene mu matrimonial home enti ho no na esese mu documents bibia efa the same address anonte monhyehyɛ mo nneɛma yie na wonim da atemu da no ɛbɛba ente yɛhyehyɛ
ana yes sebu aben bebo obi ni me da aben bebo
yes wonim da nkrɔfo bɛba wo da no sɛ yɛpɛsɛ yɛhwɛ sɛ wone ukunu ana wone wo yere ɛna wo fie hɔ ana ɔmo ba nso a ɔmo betumi awura wo dem ɔmo ahwɛ sɛ mpa no student bed, single bed, and almost maybe wardrobe, I should say, because some more warrants now, almost maybe wardrobe, I should say, a man near my oh, and now won't qua Obama, single man, won't qua na oh, and now Obama, Obankwa, Omet me be a wardrobe, no, met me be drawers, na say ampa. When you couldn't ever and now won't quan I would say. And no, but me. Of course, the best way to prove to them is get ready your bills. You can have joint bills, gas, water, electricity, TV license, council tax, tenancy agreement, different documents. If you have 3 in your name, 3 in the man's name, in the same address. And no samuba, where ya mom, oh, make no okojuma, na me yuri okojuma. Of course, we be all ye jumano, wouldn't be what can't chewom, who the evidence and such say, look, these are my bills, these are my wife's bills. We are together as husband and wife. As some did not some echo. Sometimes you can have joint bills or joint bank statements, and those say you are actually living together as husband and wife. Now, some she and muti together as husband and wife. And now I'm buy a crano. Oba fufro na hye umpam ana obema fufro ene wo usofa mu a eno no e kire se ebia nipa na wo ne ba ye se oye oyire ana wo kunu no enye wo ne no enete eno betimi create all kinds of difficulties for you in your application or in your visa status nti yen cheno so spot checks yate say Omar started aya and no information for us. Number 2, things say almost started checks nibium, almost started checks in different places. Abia, Omar Jumum, of course, Una uye nipana, SSA uye jumana na se omoko hona employer no. Antimi anchire se wo ena SSA uye juma ana woni krata na udi juma. They would find the employer £60,000. No employer wants to pay £60,000 for an employee. And 2 employees, that is £120,000. Wow. £380,000. And ama niamano muayeding pa. And the assistant said, labor are disappointing a big time. And dear or no, what's about yes, to be honest with you. A lot of clients have expressed that sentiment to me. Say they are hugely disappointed in labor because now I mean the expectation was very different from here.
But still, the lawyer, you can't compare labor to conservatives. Yeah, now conservatives, you normally Rwanda buy. Labor. Kesta man grofo munya bedru seashore hono ma no mo abehia mo abehia mo ama mo life jacket ahye ade sir was won pen no be den ko onim ne anti a lady no ni boefu no ono say omo amuni krata omo ha omo ye juma omo tua tax ene ne ekeka ka hono omo mom ne omo soft target ye target yom meanwhile obi aba wodi boat aba ono no di na ko share hotel o man eduane o man sika o hwe ne so wo mrekwa ono a owo ha o di all contributing and into ono di tutu omo di no nti o se eno na okay kasi wo ho ono na analysis no wow also didn't make sense. There is sense in that. It makes a lot of sense. Also my soft target because omo di within ana o na shemwa HMRC, no more sampa juma who contributed. But Obia Oba ya onye she or you did not go to hotel. Obia no we are British citizen. What a croma. One try on Koda hotel da. Seriously, lawyer, we are British. One Koda hotel da. Now unam so sabe duane we do hotel sama we duane dinne. I agree with the person. Lady, only arguments. Whether it is right or wrong, it's a different issue. I think I agree with her. I agree with her. It's a different argument altogether, but that is her view and that is her point of view. For me, the law is the law. Mrani say, "Oh, Krumha, now only as it's now." And the Home Office could do what they have to do. Mrani said, "So Biba or Sekia Salama, of course, they also have to be looked after. That is the law. It might not be pleasant to you, but the law Yeah, but lawyer, we are not digressing. Can the government say, I can't afford to, finance any more asylum application. I don't have the money to accept any more asylum application. So from henceforth,
rights.
yeah.
Human rights were international laws were and we are bound by these rules. I can't afford. Once an do was you have the responsibility to comply with the rules. Unfortunately, it may not be what you want, but
anyway,
what it is.
And to say who needs Kakwana is or Copeposia,
in warfare, when countries are fighting, it's war anyway. But so man in Sasua, you are not supposed to kill the person because so there's
right.
What
surrender,
what surrender. Even though waku papa, but on your man in Sasua.
They say if there are witnesses around, waiting like I say. You right, some.
This soldier was the idea still.
I didn't soldier.
Yo, and spot checks no idea because so and I started into yen share your whole year. Number the next thing is so we share America. So we are British citizens now because America won't give visa. We go hire friend Esther Electronic Systems Travel Authorization. And no, who fill it from online. Omo approve so any criminal record ni bibia wait me go US about without any problem. It's not a visa. And you can sue ever start omo dear your friend ETA ETA Electronic Travel Authorization UK for dear. So say no ye you for so the omo dear aba. Ye wo EU entry exit system. And here EES. And no, almost started from the 12th of October. Almost started from 12th of October. They will start rolling it out from the 12th of October. And it will be fully effective by the 9th of April 2026. And no, ESS. And no, ever into effect. The other one, ever affected British for no, if you have a friend now. The what is it called? It's called there's a name for it, a long name for it. Let me get it for you and get it right for you. So
right.
Yes. Let me get the name for you. It is called ETIAS. ETIAS.
Wow.
So you Esther, ETA, EES, and ETIAS. ETIAS wow. And here European Travel Information and Authorization System. European Travel Information and Authorization System. And no for non-visa applicants, non-visa nationals. I mean, kind of say we are British citizens, not over to any Schengen country. By late of 2026, they are going to roll it out. You have to go online and complete the European Travel Information and Authorization System form. A digital travel permit that will be needed for nationals that do not need visa to enter Europe. That's the Schengen countries. This will affect UK passport holders to enter most European countries in late 2026. Overcall online, complete the form, enter your details. You pay, I think, £17. They will process it, give it to you. You can print that together with your passport, and then you travel there, out and in and out. So that is what it is. And to make my passport subium just like that, and just travel to Europe, travel to this Schengen country. So would you one more starting with almost starting with one draw, not just say it'll be the same level. So and Just that is what it is now. So, Papa, that is a few updates for us. One more update, and then I would go to the topic for the day. Now, sir, we have this problem with births in the UK. Births in the UK. Now, Papa, how many months? Anzana.
9 months.
Thank you very much. And so people do krum ha. Na odi 2 months. Na owa. Se ebetimi bisa se unyinse wo he ansa na wo.
Sure, of course.
But just sanet here.
So I prepare.
Na unyinse wo he ansa na wo ba so e kire nso se ansa na wo banyinsa na uni obema ena. Enya kita hodie.
Yeah.
Edie na kire se na papa no wo krom a wo fi su ba ye no na o krom ho ansa na unyinsa. And it's a one to me and Chiresa na papa no sa chronomo. One to me and fa u passport and chere papa ni passport and Chiresa visa wum. And now stamp crasimu Chiresa ampa obesra hwe wo sa chronomo. And now stamp Chiresa na o a chronomo from this month to this month na unyin say ya. Ubeye den Chiresa na papa na owo chronomo tama unyin say. Enti eba ne saa na efikesimfo ebisa se edien ena wodi kire yense papa we wosi oye abofra ne papa no edien na kire se ono ene abofra ne papa ampa enti na omu edi application no na ababa ye ade a ebe ha adwene enti bisrew se waba wonyin senye ewo abonten ansa na wo ba make sure say ne woni ne nyinsan no papa na oye British na oba krom ho no ene we nyinsan ye no wo evidence of the passport stamp person the passport no the ticket sometimes the boarding pass mpo wo sa ne na odi be kire na visa na oji ye no wo di be kire sampa oba ye krom na mene no enya nkita hodie na me de nyinsan ye this month ebia se uwa bufrane in September, in January na papa no wo ho, and in December to January hono na owo Ghana ho, and owo Nigeria, and Portugal, whatever it was, na owo ho, and sana wone no enyin zenye, and ube krum ha, waji ni bani se ampa abufrane ye niba. A problem ye ho bebre nti ebe ya ye nhwehwe ye niama eyi na problems no amma ya application ho. Enye sa ebetumi ahayen bebre enti yenhye hon so eso enti meko me topic no so based on popular requests enti and requests from a lot of people I will discuss this topic briefly again today. So questions we were we can handle it. Yenim sa dipa bebre wo krom ha omo ehunkanfo ebi wo Ghana our person would ne eba kroma and omo person omo di omo ba ekrom ha now ansana obetime edi wire ana okunu aba no ese se unya evidence se ana ese o kire se wo obi a obetime di wonkafo edi aba ese wo krata na krata no ye wo one either so we a British citizen ukra British passport and now the naturalization certificate and now the registration certificate in we are British citizen and now we are right of abode nature say ukra British citizenship who certificate no nanso wanji British passport and the only right of citizenship no SC Uganda passport no more edi amount and not any friend in the right of abode biom meka biom se kire se wo citizenship why swearing in ceremony no wanya asetina se we a British citizen now so wanji British passport no wo British Ghana passport now so wo naturalization certificate wo di kwai no ye di stamp esi wo passport no say we a British citizen. Sa passport, sa sticker na undi ashim no. and not any the right of abode. We are British, ne nanso only British passport, Ghana passport na ukra, and no, Anna, your friend on the right of abode. Now you have the right to be in the UK for as long as you wish to be in the UK. So that is what we have to look at. So you must be a British citizen. You have your British passport, and now or your right of abode, and now or indefinite leave to enter, and now indefinite leave to remain in the UK. Either indefinite leave to enter or indefinite leave to remain. And now we are ye pre-settled status and now settled status. Se side year to me ay application ama uyiri and now kuno no. So you are a British citizen, you have right of abode, you have British citizen, you have British passport, or you have right of abode, you have indefinite leave to remain, you have let's say you are an EU national, you have pre-settled status, or you have settled status. Wo sane pano to me edi hunkafo edi abakrom ha. Se wo 2.5 years limited leave to remain. To me aware ewo outside. But won't to me emfane ma until se ubenya wo indefinite leave to remain. Mamen sisubium. Okra limited leave to remain. 2.5 years Libya. To me, akwakoware. That is your human right. But want to me, emfa we no anawukuno no. Emma until se uwo indefinite leave to remain. And sana to me di wukuno anawu no aba ekrom ha. But if you are British, you have right of abode, indefinite leave to remain, pre-settled status under EU law as an EU national, settled status as an EU national, to me di uyiri anawukuno edi abakrom ha. That is the starting point. The next thing is that you must meet the suitability requirement. Suitability is are you a person who is clean? You have no criminal record. You have no criminal case pending against you also. You have no convictions. You, such a person, you have passed one tick of the suitability requirement. Unya obia, yafro for interview, you refused to attend. You've met the suitability requirement, another tick. One mahada, I'm using NHS. Yamao invoice, £500. Yes, it ya. Also, would ye won't ya? Wako one will be one juba usaba. Udika NHS. You don't meet the suitability requirement. You wait me so let you refuse your application. And no criminal record. You've not been banned from the UK. You are not subject of deportation. You have not been banned from the UK. You don't owe the NHS. You don't have a civil cost against you in which you haven't paid. Court case be against you. You have nothing against you. Then you meet the suitability requirement. And no, should I say, the first, second hurdle, you have scaled them. After you've met the suitability agreement or requirement, the next thing is to meet the eligibility. You have to be suitable and then you have to be eligible.
Yeah.
Yes. You may be suitable, but you may not be eligible. Also, Bruni, or the different hurdles and atutu akwamu. Uhri we there's another one for you to scale over. Now, the eligibility. We'll share Appendix FM of the immigration rules now. We have different sections. We have the relationship requirement. If you are, you have the immigration status requirement. If you are, you will the financial requirement. If you finance, you call English language requirement. If you are near call the accommodation requirement. And it's one hurdle after another, and you have to pass all these hurdles without kicking any of the hurdles down. Okay, I say old school, no, yeah, you have to jump over hurdles when you're those running.
Yeah.
If you kick one hurdle down, you have failed in this particular contest. You have to pass all the hurdles. And the first hurdle under eligibility, the relationship requirement. How do you prove that you are in a genuine and subsisting relationship? Genuine and subsistent, not continue, not just one of, but genuine and continuing relationship. Wako wari obano 3 years ago, winning in Kasa, no communication, no WhatsApp, no text messages, no email, no pictures, no visits, no money transfer. Papa, how can you prove to me that this is a genuine and a subsisting relationship? Ayeding. And we have genuine. Yes, but is the relationship subsisting? Is it continuing? What evidence do you have to prove that you are married to this woman and the relationship is subsisting, is continuing, and yet so we 3 years ago, 4 years ago, we're packing her to her, no messages, nothing. And no, it will fail the hurdle of subsisting relationship. And to say warrior, you have to maintain constant communication with your spouse. You have to do that. Otherwise, you can't prove that the relationship is subsisting. How do you prove this? Relationship alone. You must have WhatsApp messages. You text her, she responds to you. Or she texts you, she WhatsApps you, you respond to the WhatsApp messages. And yet every day, good morning, how are you? I am fine. Good morning, how are you? I am fine. Good morning, how are you? Also reply, I'm fine. Papa, you can't do this for 10 pages. That is not sufficient evidence of a continuing relationship. There has to be some kind of romantic relationship between husband and wife. Sure. You must talk about other things.
Yeah.
Naturally, you must talk about other things. Yes, not ebia calls. Calls no sudebia calls no side but obrone hu nyamuka ye. Calls ne de me hwese why your calls bebre but e de na muka ye e de na kire a relationship akoso. And of course no so papa sometimes 30 seconds, 1 minute, 1.5 minutes, 30 seconds, 45 seconds. Obrone beka say for a couple that are in a subsistent relationship, we expect to see that the communication lasts longer than 35 seconds, 45 seconds, and things like that. And I agree with them.
Right.
Papa?
No problem. Because you're too kind. You would do be now. You can for a man on Neno. So, any business no mudim come. Yes. What's it, sir? No situation here. At least it should look real. It should look real. Yes,
it must be real.
Yes, it must be real. At least it must look real.
No, it has to be real.
It has to be real. Okay. Okay. I accept that. When you bomb come 30 seconds. With the Emfa.
But who be that? 3 minutes, Papa. Emfa. Me a case work. I may refuse your application straight away.
Now even in Komobi Krana, yeah, na enye a wife for a do phone common. Sebi ebusian for be fregana to meet Jina so 1 hour.
Exactly.
Yes.
What? Yes.
1 hour. Hey, sometimes you quite say, hey, see 1 hour ba. You know,
Adam
at a phone po, yeah.
What me bon? Yeah. What me bon? Almost 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 1 hour.
Yeah.
How much more I will be or yeah?
Would off.
Oh, and now 45 seconds, 30 seconds. Oh, Papa. I mean, sometimes the kind of things we deal with, sometimes only the communication, but I'm saying, Mama, well, we are case work and I'm the idea of two anymore. Over here to say, I did, Papa. Also, lawyer, minimum can kind when you can kind it's just only papa to make a bon come out phone so meet here. But oh bon come out phone so and you're 45 seconds. And say, as I said, yes, she said, messages. At least what Ghana, me name Ghana Nibia, what was your uncle school that? If I want school, broken English there. Me, mommy, one school, but broken English there, or to me to be gum. Wow, and say, me already almost 90 years, or to me to two broken shame. Yes, wow. And say, yes, we a youngster. Want to mean kind of say, want to mean your message to your husband, your wife, just basic information and a basic conversation. At least, want to mean your cry, what down for people every now and then, my own for a being film amount. Now, also, Kusha, Opesa, Uni Ukunukasa, and I'll send a message. I say, John, Charlie, your mammy and me brought for Nenka, not John, send your mom. Now, couldn't responding, not a beautiful, because he's your husband. And of course, me can say, I walk crassino, you walk crassy pana. Mpany phone, but me, I could fail, say, your letter, come out, will be Emmanuel, ni krum, or dictate your mom.
Yeah.
Now what?
What translating now what
Exactly. Who kind man and now one trying on Lukai? I said David yes and the same thing and the cost. So want to mean Jura, wait me will be a drama. Ma one no and common and yet genuine because it is a relationship that is genuine and subsistent. And see, message there is only one content and one context. Now my message no so. And yeah, dear, mobile casa about kratasam and na papa who just kratasam, eh, na krate, no yamame, na one yamame, and then please, when you kuno bon coma, and only we read bon coma, and yet desperation so about Krumha. You are communicating as genuine lovers. A Krumha bannet here, it's of course audio, but and yet they be about desperation. My main kind of say, Papa, me did say make no.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now according to say, according to no anti, and that moving more that relationship no.
Yes.
I'm suspicious.
And what? And what? Then we and no fee sika money transfer. So money ukunu sika. Why not? A part of the relationship. No, yeah, young finance. And then the kind of crowd. Wait, relationship. Money transfer. And no, a bit. Once, if you once and then, yeah, baby, Kojo G20 and if I show how far. Now, 20 pounds. Now, they are on their sending or on a message. Oh, darling, I've received the message. Thank you very much. You've made me into a man today. Thank you for sending. Now, if you have once in a while, 50 be 100 be here and there. Now, just a name, not just you are actually in maintaining the relationship. And to my count about WhatsApp messages, my count about text messages, my count about money transfer, pictures and swear. Hey, piano, I feel we oh, on Pemo. Why, video call? Oh, darling, my feel. And see, not video call, not at least what show when you can cry. Not and also, not Nina over printing in idea account. Papa, oh, name channel. What the printing now? Not express you are maintaining this relationship. No, the idea no, evidence no. That is what is part of the relationship evidence. It's a lot more. If you are door to door, door to door. Would the a cop, I a barrow, I a tank, fine. Would the cop, would the shoe? I thought shoe be Marks and Spencer, and now what could be this what call John Lewis, what got to nice, shed be Eddie Amano, and now Charles Tywitz, and now T.M. Lewin, and now Horse and Curtis, what to be what package you find? Why parcel, what's the name, and why barrow? Sardines, would the actually do was so this is for Darling Kojo, and Sweetie Ama, a cop. What is our invoices now? Documents, no. May kind of say it sounds easy, but one should know want to do near maybe inside, probably refuse. May mamu points, no.
Sure.
But say, your application, I would always advise you to speak to your lawyer. Onimnia, obey on him, send your share, Niniamano, not young Quanko refuse application. Papa, met me can say, Wisemart Solicitors, Adumonente, young entry clearance application with our 4D. I can confidently say we are almost 100%. Apart from one or two beer, yes. Apart from one or two beer, home office from for interview and an interview, no one got some nonsense. But ye and no few more, I can say with confidence because who the money back na and so ya, you catch us a chanka cry. And now the back na and can't make catch us mammy way me the quiet, you better refuse, so we see kind of a shegu. It was kind of £5,000, 5,500 a bit. Uber say she go and I was a Davy enemy throw. Peso 5,000, 5,700 and 5,500 a bit. Enemy chirp Miss Row. Kofa wait, being you win film, Yamfa with near she said, be a pepper, a dequire. Yamea Dumois, Yaminsa womb, not on with the amount, pepper, not who couldn't et me up. And to the back. Na me catch you say mama Miss Row twen kakra ana pa bibi so ana yi bibi film na wo se de bi mi fan kosa ene me my let's say Pontius Pilate my room inside if you can say anyway there it's not in my hands because I have told you the truth umpe and until you na you refuse here you can't blame the lawyer if you call lawyer who now you say you wait him na please yeah because sometimes it is for your own good and na advice no and you feel who we are relationship new we are near about the financial requirement and then the English language requirement financial literacy as I said uye juma uji £29,000 near our hano as I said uye juma uji £29,000 at least 29K before tax. And so who name how to do it? Kohun Papa Edward Edubonso or no accountant DJ KB or no many programs over sorted out over sure over sorted who paperwork now. We are self-employed at Kohuno over sorted bibia amount. Who is employee now usikanon sunsa Kohono and abe home. Make sure say when you here kohono na on shishe bibia ama say ebe you may be their source no papa ebe sorti bibia ama accountant ebe sorti bibia ama Edward Edu Bonso accountant
yo that's lawyer that's wisdom
say me promote you and say
that's I'm sure
oh sure also and say £29,000 as a set unya ukuno unya uyiri omma and the media odi brem na e short amaka chose papa misro kope ejuma bi kope 2 hours bi obi never so na ye for some number of months na dia to so pepe di kwa ye di asitina na ebe ma uyire na ana ukuno no wo se o lawyer yemfa comedian mi wo gidie me so mi wo gidie ba me di kwa e ba refuse so we nye gidiasm it's the law.
Yeah.
Yes, it's 29. Who did 28 and half quiet and yet 29? You better refuse so. And please, let's take attention to that. But if you are on swa, on your juma, if you are benefits be, my boss would that, my messan boss, will be a carers allowance, disability living allowance, severe disablement allowance, attendance allowance, PIP, armed forces independent payments, constant attendance allowance, police injury pensions. So OG way beer, wono 29,000 and count. Wono 29,000 and found. Yeah, Uber Chinese said, Utimisha wo Esha wo yiri, and Utimisha wo Esha wo kuno, without any benefits in addition. But which benefits Nasika Wujin is enough to look after yourself, your wife, or your husband without going for another benefit to support you. I can assure you, sir, your calculation, no, your permutation, no, your checky documents, not be your paper, ukuno, or paper chrome ha, about account, and now you know, well, chrome have account. Papa, a few months ago, me be a gentleman be a na oji one of these benefits, na oji PIP, na the situation, and yet idea about to me a yejuma, clearly want to me yejuma, na oji PIP, and to your application, no, and a home office for refuse, no, entry grounds for refuse, no, and I did buy, me sure me say, oh, Niente am refuse, no, say, 1 year calculation a year, to me be son say, rent, you're saying. Or see me in rent because of me and government in the chair rent mammy. Me see good. Tenants friends council tax you're saying. Or see a non so council no the chairman and on chair. Now Mr. So good. Now PIP no a saying and or DWP letters no at the premium. Into me amount or every month. And I'm marching with near eba the bank statements more. And to your calculation of the PIP, together with other benefits now original, now on around £800 a month, give and take, as an example. On around £800 a month. Now, your calculation also based on maintenance, because on your rent, because on your council tax, on any year, you know, almost here about 500 plus pounds a month. Meanwhile, benefit now original is about £800. It means the benefit is more than what is needed for them to live in the UK. Okay. Media application itum, your express 15 working days, and your demand, mameno, and so it all depends on the way Uber arrange it with Niamano. The way you will have to do your calculation. If you don't calculate it well, it will be refused. They don't have, the caseworker doesn't have time to be calculating your things for you. They don't have that time. You can just imagine the number of decisions they have to make. And you're not said yes, over calculate. Until we take that responsibility on ourselves and we make the calculation in our cover letter. We say this is how much you need, this is how much you earn, this is how much you receive, and we put it alongside. The law says you need £540 a month. Your PIP, your investor credit, and other benefits is up to 800, 900, or £1,000, which means if we subtract how much is required legally from how much you receive, there is an excess of XYZ. Not yet the account. Ubeba krumha abaka ukuno. Ana yiri ana ukuno over krumha. So financial honor are very tricky. Very, very, very tricky, especially if you don't hit the 29,000. It is a tricky area. One share, they'll refuse you and they'll not refund your money to you. So, yes, share 100 and super. Thank you very much. The other one, minimum time, Nico, but let me just run it up, Papa, if you don't mind.
Oh, that's fine.
Yes. The other side is you have to meet the English language requirements. Now, only first degree and a master's as a set ultra English language test level A1 in Ghana, and now wherever you are, and Sanwa Kruma, English language test level A1 is speaking and listening. So, fairly reading and writing input, now passes speaking and listening now, you are good to go. But if you fail the speaking and listening, you can't apply. It will be refused. So let's take note of that. Speaking and listening is what is required to come to the UK. If you fail the reading and writing, no problem. If you pass the speaking and listening, you are okay to apply. But if you have a first degree, what made it with details now call and our documents, your transcript, your certificate, and a letter of proficiency in English to ACTIS, then they will do the conversion for you to prove that you are actually compliant or you meet the required level of English language. And on that basis, you will be given a letter to confirm that you meet the requirement. Yeah, there no application. You don't have to write the English language at level A1 once you have a degree and ACTIS certifies it as equivalent to a degree in the UK. You are good to go. That is that aspect. And now say krom hampo and waba krom hada waba ye degree waha would they call back to the to Ghana now person samba your degree certificate in the UK is enough. You don't have to go through ACTIS anymore because you did a degree here in the UK. So that is more than enough for you to proceed with the application on that basis. So that is also very, very important. The next thing I share, just to conclude, the next thing I share is accommodation. Now, the rules that govern accommodation or residency in this country is the Housing Act. The Housing Act naturally says homes must not be overcrowded. Not be overcrowded. And until we have a number of people that must be in a certain number of accommodations, in other rooms. Or one room is for 2 people, 2 rooms for 3 people, 3 rooms for 5 people. And to say, one room, that's a nipa 5 and a woman, that is overcrowding. Or 2 rooms, not nipa 7 and a woman, that is overcrowding. Or 3 rooms, not nipa 10 and a woman, that is overcrowding. And overcrowding because of areas ever spreading, it is all over the place. They try to control the number of people in an accommodation. And at least you must have a 1 room to yourself that your wife can come and join you here. Or you must have 1 room to yourself, then your husband can come and join you here. Hey, Bia, when you papa nete, we have 2 bedrooms and a living room. That is 3 rooms. There are some requirements. As I said, Ochro BB, Edika with some additional documents. I know the Oko lawyer, Obetro said, send SSS, Umame Ayan and our papa yen and the way necessary the Kahon, send SSS letter SSS in a certain way, and yet be in a certain way. Would the evidence can one? Ukuno, wet me about because I know where part of the application. Ukuno, wet me about any wo, any papa, and no mammy, but not the same address until set one baby, and then you move to that address. So don't bring your spouse if you can't prove that you have sufficient accommodation for yourself and your spouse. So when you are done for being a patchy, who patch you are done for be what? If you are also 1 bedroom be and now 1 box room be a small box room in our patchy. Who be a nanogram be because mattress no actual kid and a door. In such a case, you cannot bring your spouse to the country. And now some more studio flat, and also it's possible. So what made it? Uyuri and now Ukuno. They are about to join you here in the UK. So if you don't comply with the requirement for the accommodation for the housing under the Housing Act, your application will be refused. It will go down the drain. Jessica, home office fee about £2,000, IHS about 3,000 plus. With the bomb one, £5,000. Wire Express plus £500, that's about £5,700. What your lawyer fee and a 1 hour, so no lawyer fee. You better refuse you, we say cano. You better refund only the IHS, near Canada on JD. So please, before we get application now, please speak to a lawyer. Yeah, because cheap things are very expensive. Cheap things are very expensive. Very, very expensive. Because you end up spending, yes, you end up spending a lot more money to repair that cheap car you bought. You end up spending a lot of money to maintain that cheap gas cooker you bought. So cheap things are very expensive. One person says, one person the lawyer be ama waka ya refuse what a faina who sanko court and now who's out there come obi a obe yama no sikana was saying no in their shegu a faina over starting all over again. So let's do it well and do it properly. Tuberculosis is required and all the additional documents now with my application. Filling of the form is another thing. One share a honor. All the documents,
You use the wrong form.
You use the wrong form, and no, it will cost you. And now you see the right form and put information. Now you have to know what to say, when to say it, and how to say it. One shot, you can have all the information, you can have all the tools, but you cannot fix the broken car because you don't know which tool must hold which part of the machinery. Now I concern and who say kakra the expert and now the people who know these things to do it for you. It can cure you of a lot of sicknesses. It can cure a lot of headaches, a lot of pressure, a lot of heartaches, a lot of disappointment. And say, Papa, Usha, entry clearance application for a spouse. It entails a lot. Yes, and say, Wisemart Solicitors, and your record for the entry clearance, apart from a few people who went for interview and messed up, and there's nothing a lawyer can do. If you say, Usha, Mishano at the beach, who couldn't see Usha hotel, with the lawyer with me, Obisa Mishano, Moving Pick Hotel. Obano se Mishano Labadi Beach. Labadi Moving Pick Hotel so any Labadi Beach. Labadi Beach Hotel no Labadi Beach. So you can't say you met at Moving Pick Hotel and also met at the Labadi and Moving Pick. It doesn't work. So once some nanko cry, you mess up. You mess it up and so the lawyer, there's not much the lawyer can do. The lawyer can try and argue your case, but if it is a mess, it is a mess.
Right.
So,
And
to avoid all of that, like I said, get somebody who understands to do your application for you. Thank you so much.
Get in touch with Wisemart for an amount. About the accommodation requirement, no?
Yes.
How do you prove, especially the number of rooms in the property? Because every period of time, them with me. A standard tenancy agreement at our post office. Now, more church so the BBH so it's a 3-bedroom. I don't know what is the risk involved. Or move away or modifying out to check say address not address way. It is a 3-bedroom property or is it a 2-bedroom property? How do they?
They can find out. They can check. They can say, we application now. What the tenancy agreement come?
Okay.
Tenancy agreement yet is you can buy it. A landlord can buy it and complete it for you. Sign everything compliant. That's fine. But the issue is this: say a 1-bedroom now I control 3 bedrooms, sir. And I 1 bedroom I control 2 bedrooms, sir. Say case where can no ever or go down to the bottom of things, or bet to me, of course, I check it with, or bet to me, I go online. You know, there's is it Zoopla? Yes?
Yeah.
Bet me, I check it, or bet me the postcode nation, the council, the property size, or bet me, I actually say, maybe it's 3-bedroom property for sale, and a 3-bedroom property on this stretch. Or bet me I find it's a 1-bedroom house, it's a 2-bedroom property, it's a 3-bedroom property. And yeah, one work or 3. I bet me I can see problem. And po caseworker no or percent or cut down. Bet me I can just provide an assessment. There's some sort of assessment they do to show that the property is suitable. Or bet me I can say, can you provide me an additional document to provide that the property is suitable for occupation? It's a report via yeah, how much the caseworker can write to you for additional evidence. Okotro, nipa na obey assessment no. On find the human 2 on the line. So I didn't hear one bedroom, on 2 bedrooms. Or a professional. On control for you because of saying £20. No, I got saying a human on yet. So they can check if they want to check. But usually, they don't go too much into all of these things. But it's a caseworker, no, or hard-headed. Now, per se, or chumpa, or bet to me, I check it. Now, if you're at fault or if you don't meet the requirements, I'll refuse the application.
Right. Your last question about, as you say, you say or more updated by say at year 4. Whether be some said they are started doing spot check and
yes, spot checks.
Checks. Enti se kobase ubi mo ga dwam a lawyer die na mo betimi ya akono.
Yeah, bomba so be mo ga dwam.
I said it was the process to mo be a mo ba o mo hwe se mo tia but o mo ba ho no the other person is not there. Is that the end of the road, or what can you do?
It's not the end of the road. I remember an example of a case we dealt with some years back. I was somewhere Midlands. Now what happened was home office for Kufio, and they just peeped inside, anchor inside. And I'm report. Papani application for EU residence card 5 years. And see, Kofio, and I refuse. People inside came back, wrote a report to the Home Office, and then they refused the application. So Papano, we share a dana a small, a box room, a small room. Almost it's only 1 bed and a dynamo. And almost in this set, Papa no any irena at that room.
Wow.
And almost say they asked the neighbor, the next door neighbor, said, "One who mammy way, it will fear her dana, and not one who said Papa way, it will a ring and a river hana." And the next door neighbor said, "David." Who said Papa no or Babiaba ni hoda. Now, based on these things, and I will refuse say application. One more thing I will busy on say, I'm going printy Nipana. Almost see some Mukao, almost see a beautiful friend Eddie or Bana Diano, Juma. And yesterday be and yet true. A Bana Casa because Bana no chrome her. A picture no print here from the employer's portal is totally different from Nipanan Kasankasa. But upon the Kromante Banisana will be good from her. Mo pick the picture, mo print here. I'm refusing any the call court. Yeah, the call court now. And I prepared my brief to counsel and my brief to my skeleton argument and everything. The Home Office need Canadian. So wait, and your proper marriage is sham marriage, is fake, is because this is what they have, this is what they have. Maybe a common or after examination, cross examination and re-examination. Now we have to do a friend called submission. The Home Office here and the submission said they stand on their refusal that the person shouldn't be given the right to be in the UK because the marriage is sham, is fake, etc., etc. So it got to me, and I had to do my submission. So I did tell the judge, as I said, report now Home Office there, Bano. We thank them for the report. However, there are a lot of potholes and pitfalls in the report. Number one, Mwako Obi demo. Did you take pictures of the room? Obviously, no. Not judge me body thing so yeah, no pictures. Nothing has been provided. Maybe I said they did not open the drawers to prove to me say Obaniama Ewomo Ana Bibi Enim. Not judge me body thing no any notice, yes. Or body thing and I just say they didn't open the drawers. They didn't open the wardrobe to see so Obani Niama ni jewelry ni bibi oho. Bibi oho omanyasa. That of course or truck ni was in the so or has no money to so I say yeah, just a cop. And I mean as a judge, sir, home office for never now must see omo and any kasaya. Omo fa the dimpo amba near who say ampa so many will be kasaya now when you'll be ankasa. Next. Say I'm passing money obi kasaya. I don't know one money panamba court. I'm a witness for them.
Wow.
The next thing is obi am printing the picture there but say enya ono ni pana ni krata yen. I don't know supervisor no amba court. I'm a witness say obi enya ono na dey ejuma. Judge ni chairman no yeah ni no me am say chale yeah.
Oh, you didn't kunim.
And so I say me punchy holes omo submission any omo evidence no. Decision by no. Yeah, clean.
Wow. Why smart? Where they?
Yam pesa ebe kwa kodu ho nti. Eni ye ka che mo say omo yes sport check. Hihye wo niam yie. Na se bibi sa bempo a bibia ewo ho ye betime anyangina so bia ye gibe fight for you. But omo aba e bia wo tra anya yie omo aba bie drawer no. Omo bie wardrobe no hwe nim. Empire nso a single bed. Ade hwe ni ho oba asomade omo week omo ntade hwe ni fi ho. Picture bi ambo ban ho ai chese woni wire ena wo ho album bi ani ho picture bi ani wo phone so ai chese woni wire ena ete wan twa me bia papa hwe ni ho na papa
Besen say ne letters e fa ho no my documents fa ho a
eno eye eno ntin yesi esese munya matrimonial
okay.
Gas, water, electricity, bank statement, tenancy agreement, insurance, council tax. At least three things. Picture Bobai home. So many me and a wo. Genuine relationship. Genuine. Anyhow, Obiba, confidently, you talk to them politely. They are human beings. They understand you. They will say thank you and walk away. But Omaba, nothing.
I think say lawyer addition pa kese mayen say abusua Ghana for say empo no e bia bibinti adwuma binti what the different place at least enema lawyer boss nyina na bi ngo wa mo matrimonial home no so
exactly
typically I want to wo to bia ya adwuma but o picture bodem ho wo nema bibisi ho no mo a eboa so na umo anu ato afa ho na o neighbor said why hello aboma who say I mean you will be of here yeah
nice
right
and this papa am I the money thing because look what quack catch be say sidai mame first of all one man is so on top material one money brick one money mortar one money cement, one money iron rods. What's this guy, mommy? Papa, yes, see that's money. David. And the material now would give a money panel, and no, and I would give see who dying. Bills now would give a channel. Bills now would give one. Evidence now one. Gas, water, electricity, tenancy agreement, things of the sort. And no, I need the building blocks now. On Bejinasu, a jetum sampa, near Wokano, a end of crack. But I was papa. Sentence
Wow. And then a very, very powerful sermon. And that sermon because it's very, very important. kind of for went to Sram UK. They say you say spouse for no. Me couldn't attend no. They say what has say spot checks. Wow, dress and no more pure. And by the time we had my company quite was I am here. And we hear it. I could say why was someone in tea or no so way. Now if you are quite now if you know what I say cheeky pressure cost I'm your corner pressure there some Koba. At once I now you know that recruit me fooding. I am here. Now I'm refuse. Come very happy cross I am here. And there was for
but before we call, this is just for laughs. Just a joke. Martin said, "Yeah, stop you on train station." And you decided to say, "What is your name? What's your date of birth?" Or Boba, so try another one. All right. Try this one.
I did the birth on a dose. Hey, there's a womb. Wow, teams are way in fat Namisro. Ubia share video, share my own for Ghana for to Nubia and Nubia so informal about na and more in Tiloya, whether Yamisha, the Mosipa, I mention what it is, Nuti, Meja or not. That's a name, about chain. God bless you. Bye bye. Wow. I was for and then who to me. I said to her, Pusha. If you same for a boy round, now I feel the interview. At once interview, I won't know the way no. Now I want to know why we're waiting. I want to ask no Martin or Manuel. This is a serious case. Very, very serious indeed. I saw video baby. What will be an also. I share not Ghana Navy or work into Muso, especially UK. Omoso ehu na ubia emfa emo no pan nya hweyi na ai we say some kusi from our krata asem o ye obi bia wie na afi all of a sudden one moment we say within the twinkling of an eye before appeal so na e de ensem na kwa bebe why smart solicitors me dey omo information na be we no so amount omo Unit 7 to 9, the Print House, 18 to 22 Ashburn Street, Dalston, London, E8 3 Delta Lima, Dalston Market or some by McDonald's, no, maybe sir. And the office number 0208 016 5384. That is 0208 016 5384. A mobile number and only wisdom and any program on no kutasa number no I offer an honor called 07931 411 042 the 07931 411 042 on my website wisemart-solicitors.com wisemart-solicitors.com. Also bring your information about their on our website wisemart-solicitors.com. Bring your information a few more. And we shall for and then the university we will be able to Wisemart for message Carabina and Yamahotua or a year. You can take a screenshot of the details. But if you sign up or more in craft phone, now you have to Wisemart for more 80. Don't go away.
Erade kaso na manya
Ghana for our portrait, ya, say then, Kenya emrenim for when a quarter war emrenimu, a potokas emu, yakase a lawyer for, and Timiniano, Mumian for immigration in seminar, and could dine one more. Wisemart Solicitors, Wisemart Solicitors, emrenimu could draw for. So what's na hache, Ombe Bwama Saka on Krata, Naswedi drone swa, a yomoko kra, a banny nipa sitnemu, any ejumemun sembia, Omudimu akotenipa, Omu the many pebia. Wisemart Solicitors
always puts our clients' needs first. We specialize in all UK visa applications, detention and deportation cases, student and work points-based work permit applications from both UK and abroad.
Wisemart Solicitors also deals with
immigration law, family law, employment law, civil litigation, Ghanaian customary law, commissioner of oath,
long residence and human rights applications outside the immigration rules. Don't wait till last minute. Wisemart Solicitors. For inquiries, call 02080 165 384. Mobile 07931 411 042. Address 8 to 9 Print House, 18 to 22 Ashwin Street, Dalston, E8 3DL. Overground stations are Dalston Junction or Dalston Kingsland. For buses, 67, 76, 149, 242 and 243. Wisemart Solicitors. For how be dying. Now be unse. Ahini fuchiniye ebidi de biye.
Atrema kasa todo emfashema erade kaso na manya
Ghana for our portrait ya say then Kenya emrenim fu a when akwada wo emrenim
kasa todo emfashema erade kaso na manya
Ghana for our portrait ya say then Kenya emrenim fu a when akwada wo emrenim a poto kasa emu yakase a lawyer for entimini no mumiyam for immigration in seminar and could dine one more. Wisemart Solicitors, Wisemart Solicitors, emrenim kuku draw for. So what's na hache? Ombe bwa saka on krata. Na swedi drone so a eyomoko kra. Eba ni nipa sitnemu any ejumemu nsembia. Omudimu akotenipa. Omu omre di many pebia. Wisemart Solicitors
always puts our clients' needs first. We specialize in all UK visa applications, detention and deportation cases, student and work points-based work permit applications from both UK and abroad.
Wisemart Solicitors also deals with
immigration law, family law, employment law, civil litigation, Ghanaian customary law, commissioner of oath,
long residence and human rights applications outside the immigration rules. Don't wait till last minute. Wisemart Solicitors. For inquiries, call 02080 165 384. Mobile 07931 411 042. Address 8 to 9 Print House, 18 to 22 Ashwin Street, Dalston, E8 3DL. Overground stations are Dalston Junction or Dalston Kingsland. For buses, 67, 76, 149, 242 and 243. Wisemart Solicitors. For how be dying. Now be unse. Ahini fuchiniye ebidi de biye.
Who is going to do my account and tax returns for me, cry?
Certified accountants. Certified accountants. Certified accountants.
They will help you with your account and tax returns.
Are you a minicab driver, hairdresser, shop owner, or self-employed? Certified accountant. And I was working with Chapman. And then we say when you will be a bring accounts and tax returns more. Now bansa so more. Now who you actually? It didn't make a certified accountant at the Yamawo. F accounts and tax returns, company accounts, bookkeeping, payroll services, charity accounts, and gift aid claim. As of for what 20 movement certified accountants, self tax planning, business advice, company registration, and many more. And teachers were company or Chiwakasa. Now what the Hotoba bro, what is the Capudo Subabro no Bushia? Certified accountant. Say about transfer from the dia. What 20 construction workers, agency workers, relief security workers, bank nursing staff, and then one we are Juma our temporary workplaces in Yamon Frano, no Nisika Pudu Mamo. But the Yamada Kran say HMRC4 at the Cabra work. What me wow a trim and yes as well. What is Sokra? Address 160 London Road, Barking, IG11 8BB. Telephone 0208 226 4933. Mobile 079 568 045 17. Certified accountant. Me humba me huwa chame. Mudi mpuntio abba meduma yi.